Israel Griffin is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Griffin.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, no one down here.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A pause and the 0-2. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. And that'll bring in Estevan Florial. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Estevan Florial goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their. Austin Romine will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Philadelphia jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
For the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Now
Israel Griffin takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Griffin.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ahmed backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Estevan Florial struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
First pitch on its way. Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Florial is off of first with 2 away. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Philly down to their last strike. Philadelphia, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Arizona.
A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free bases.
Israel Griffin comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Marcell Ozuna is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Here we go, boys.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Hey, we got nobody.
1-1, here it is. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ender Inciarte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping in for the Braves, Jose Iglesias. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
The final line score.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The D-backs put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Israel Griffin wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just... Israel Griffin comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 33, Israel.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Leading off for the Marlins.
He's set. Here it comes.
Second baseman.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A high fastball is in there.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Jonathan Villar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is there.
Israel Griffin comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Israel Griffin.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Ball one.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ready with the 1-1. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a flare out toward right center. De La Cruz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head. Cesar Puello will be called upon here to hit with the... Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Israel Griffin enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into
number
extra
33,
innings.
Israel Griffin.
13th inning ready to begin, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Behind 0-2 now.
No outs now.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Got him to go down swinging there. Carson Kelly goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yan Gomes.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Easy out. Plays it first.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. All set to begin the 14th inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Wander Suero.
Wander Suero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Yasiel Puig is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Victor Robles digging in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now Cesar Puello will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cesar.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you could win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Washington Nationals posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Sean Doolittle gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Israel Griffin is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Griffin.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball one.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 now. Escobar, the runner at second with one away. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Called strike 0-2. Griffin, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up. Wilson Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wilson.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of them.
Ladies and
Israel Griffin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33.
Chris Taylor is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on, guys.
Comes set with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, no outs here.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Taylor is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A.J. Pollock is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Griffin, just a 19-year-old, who was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Another 0-2 home.
No, that's down.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Number 5, second baseman.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side. Cesar Puello will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cesar Puello.
8-2 tonight's final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
Now
Israel Griffin takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Griffin.
Striding in to start the 9th, Keibert Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Keibert.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 down. Will Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Will Smith.
1 out. You got 1.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Smith swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Behind 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, we got 2.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
We're going to see him
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Andrew Chafin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men. Ladies and
Israel Griffin comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 33.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, we got no outs.
The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cody Bellinger goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Come on, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Max Muncy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 the count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kike Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 1-run finish today.